Welcome back to How To Weapon Edition. This time it's fire stabs. What are you still doing here? Roll a clip, roll a clip. Alright, for Qs, unlike last week's weapon, you can actually play all three and actually have a choice in Albion, which I know is very, 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 very rare, but cherish it, like the 8.4 Miss Ganker Cherisher Silver. So I think I can actually explain these spells in 10 words or less. Fast Pew, PvE Lava Ground, and Slow Pew. Actually, that was only 8 words, and I think I'm proud of myself. Are you proud of me? Because my parents sure aren't. Anyways, for abilities, let's start off with the Qs. So, run fast Pew against most melee, if not all of them, and some ranged. I actually do have a clip later I will show you where I do play fast Pew against a range, and it went okay. The Ground is Lava is your staple PvE spell. You'll use that for PvE farming most of the time, or if you ever actually play ZVZ. But just like me, friends are probably non-existent for you, so I would stick to fast Pew Pew or slow Pew Pew, depending on what you're playing. Slow Pew Pew is what you want to play in range matchups when you want to keep distance. Think explosive shot from crossbow or cross staff Q. Just keep your distance, shoot it, run away, and repeat. Unlike most builds in Albion, there's actually some variety with fire stabs. Flame Blast is mostly used for catch or escape, mostly into range matchups if you can't actually afford the higher tiers. This is the equivalent of Flame Artillery, unless you're just trying to catch. Now, Wall of Fire is used for basically all melee matchups most of the time. Paired with Fast Pew, it actually becomes an untouchable turret that you can just kind of shoot behind. Raging Flare is dog shit. I don't know why you would ever take this. Maybe if you were dropped on your head as a kid, you would actually take this, but I don't know why you would take this over Flame Blast. Fire Wave is used against casters or cultist rope users as a pseudo interrupt, like kicking Boltcaster E or kicking Assassin Hood. For all non-real MMO players, kick does mean interrupts, and get used to it. I'm not really going to change how I say it, so now, for ease, well, I'll just do the same thing I did in the last video. Although, in this one I did play a little bit more fire stabs, more variety, so you'll actually get to see whether most of them are good or bad or not. Disgusting, good, mediocre, pretty good, funny, ZBZ. Anyways, here's the PvP section. So, starting off with Meteor Staff, there is this funny build where you can cast E on yourself and then use Fiend Sandals to teleport the enemy into your meteor and teleport you out. This usually does big damn, and this usually never works. But I had a good moment or two with it, and I think you might enjoy it. I don't know if I'll actually win this, but we'll see, I suppose. Oh, there goes a chill hell. I got it, yes! Oh, man. I don't even know where he is. Yeah, he's too far away. I'm kind of dismounted. Bro. Yeah, it is a funny build to play, and it really doesn't work, but when it works, it just works. Now, do you remember the fight I was talking about earlier against that Frost Staff? The one where it was like an 800 IP difference? Yeah, this is the clip. Even though I died, it held up pretty well for me having like 0 IP with it. Like 1800. If I was running the correct ability in W, I think I could have actually killed him. Yep. If I was in better gear with fire artillery, I probably could have won that actually. Like he almost fought a turret and lost. I don't know what he was thinking. I really don't. So in this clip, I was fighting a carving sword before one of me Goldstein came up and kills the carving and almost dies himself while doing it. I managed to get the loot and he wants to fight for the loot he didn't really earn. And in this clip, I will show you the power of the turret. Let's see, does this work? You're purged. Hey look, I win. And you know what's funny? I was not paying attention to my HP bar. That was fun. Yeah, get fucked Goldstein impersonator. I don't know really what else to say other than you're bad. So if you think we're gonna cover PvE this time, yeah, you're right, but I'm gonna shame you for it because PvE is disgusting. How dare you want to fucking do PvE? Anyways, the clear is pretty good. I think it's one of the best clears of any staff you can actually do. Obviously, it can suffer from mana problems, but it's a pretty good staff overall. And honestly, it's not the best when it comes to hard PvE, but if you want to efficiently farm and actually play the weapon and grind out to 700 out of 700, it's not a bad weapon to do so. If you are wondering about a build, I will just throw a build on screen. It's just the same build I usually use for a crossbow and other builds, just swapped out the robes. Some of you might be wondering why cast speed on chest. Why is that a thing? And it's technical thing. It's more numbers than I would like to get into in this video to make sure it's actually kind of short, but overall, min-maxing, it's probably better if you just take the cast time on chest and take beef stew instead of omelet and the other way around. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Leave me down in the comments what weapon you want me to do next, or if you have any other funny experiences with Meteor builds. I really wasn't expecting the guy on the horse to just kind of tank it, but it was really funny. I really enjoyed making this video, so again, if you enjoyed, do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.